This is a little video on the M1A1 Abrams different weak spots and overall, where to aim on the tank. From the front, we have three areas that I personally know of, with a fourth that is a maybe pen. So our first one is our driver's port right here. You can pen right along here into the little windows here, and sometimes a little bit below it, and that will be a guaranteed critical hit for more damage and possibly take out crew members. Our second spot is the one that most everybody knows about, is the gunner sight right here. It's a little bit finicky with whether it does damage or not. I find that generally aiming down into the lower part of it tends to pen a little bit more, but that's not, it's because it's a module, you have to be able to either do so much damage to overpen or, get a high roll, or you're going to have to, aim for a specific spot. And I haven't really been able to find a specific spot that is a guaranteed penetration here. And then for the third guaranteed critical spot, we've got the commander's hatch back here. This one right here. If you hit this, either at an angle like this, or like right around here, sometimes here, or around here a little bit, that is a guaranteed crit, as long as you don't get simply a module hit. That has allowed me to take out M1A1s a lot easier, knowing that one. Because I didn't know it until recently, and once I found that out, it made my life so much easier. Another little one that I found is sometimes if you aim down the middle here, that you can get an over penetration into the top of the tank, and that will also do that will also do damage. Another one that is rather, less consistent is going through the turret ring here. You have to be at a very specific angle to be able to really go through the turret ring, and it's got a really good chance of bouncing, because I don't think I've ever seen the guaranteed, green bar for going for this turret ring here. From the sides, if you shoot right here, you have a good chance of hitting the sprockets and tracking them and doing damage. You generally want to avoid this strip here unless you're using AP. If you're using AP, it's a bit easier to do. If you're an AFV, you're going to want to aim for here. This raised portion right here goes right into the engine. You can get engine damage, you can get fuel tank damage. Also, for those main battle tankers here, you can hit back here and break their fuel tanks, so that you can possibly set fires on them, even though you can't really get a penetrating shot from this angle. The loader, we've got your ammo rack back here, if I remember correctly. I mean, that's why it's so long. And you can get some penetrations back here if you're shooting from the side. And then I've found personally that the Abrams lines are, the M1 Abrams and the M1A1 both have very fire-prone fuel tanks, oddly enough, and those are around here, right along here. That's where you want to aim if you want to set them on fire or take out their engine. Alright, those are the general, weaknesses of the M1A1. I gotta say, in general, this thing is a really strong tank. It's hard to take down, and as of right now, it has the least amount of weaknesses out of the Tier 8 main battle tanks. Alright, thank you guys very much.